Hello everyone, I'm coming on now to share with you my makes for the current hashtag Use Your Stash hosted by Stephie Creates. So every month she challenges us to use 5 items or less, one of which hasn't been used before or in a long while. And the idea is to make something using the prompt. So this month's prompt is spring or nature. And so I'm going to make 2 cards with you. And I've been through my through this pouch here, and I tried to pull out things that were spring related. And anyway, I've decided on the theme, but I just haven't put the cards together. So I thought we could do it together. So this one is a lovely poppy themed paper, and I'm going to mount it on some green mirror card onto a 5x7 craft card base. So I've cut this to 6 3/4 by 4 3/4. So I've got a little border, and then this I haven't measured this, but I just trimmed the edges so that the red frame was the same all the way around. And so let's get sticking. So for me, spring is the start of flowers and blossom and everything sort of coming to life. And I thought these poppies were really bright and cheerful. And then I found some animals. So this is nature. So this is a bit of poetic license, but I'm going to put my kingfisher here, even though there's no water around. And I put a butterfly on the flowers, and I found this little rabbit sticker, but I want to get rid of the white border as much as I can. I don't want such a big white border, just a small one. So if you don't know Stephie, she's a lovely YouTuber over in America, and this is quite a fun challenge to do. Certainly a way of helping to use up things we've had for a long time. Now I've had this sticker for ages, and I've had this for ages because this was from a magazine, and not Elizabeth Holden, Diaries of an Edwardian Lady paper collection that was free in a magazine. So I'm going to stick this up here. Trim off his wing in a minute. So, and then, as I said, this butterfly, I think I'm going to put it on this flower, and I'm just going to stick down the middle bit like so. Now let's see if I can get the backing off this sticker now that I've cut it down. Oh yeah, it's easy peasy. Right, I thought I'd put the bunny in the middle of the poppies like so. So that's that card finished, more or less. Just need to find a sentiment. Just going to cut that off. Here we are. So I think I really like that. I like how it's turned out. So I need to find a sentiment for it. Now the second card is going to be a 6x6 card, and I wanted to use this really pretty paper. Now this is like Japanese paper, and the whole pad is a Japanese theme. I've had it for ages, and cherry blossom is just, well, is for me the epitome of spring. When I was young and going to school, we used to drive along an avenue of cherry blossom trees. oh, it was just divine. And they were always out when we went back to school after Easter. So I'm just going to cut this down to 5 3/4 square because I'm not quite sure why it's not fitting on my 6x6 card. Yeah, but that looks okay now. And I'm going to cut it more or less in half, maybe 3 1/2 and 2 1/2, or 3 1/4. No, let's go 3 1/2 and 2 1/2. So I've cut it in half because I want to use the other side. So like so, and my idea is to do something like this. Actually, I might change this over and use that side and this side. So cherry blossom, because I've got this flower here, you can see, and I want to stick this rose there, and then I've got some foliage, which is all like, for me these are like spring flowers, because there's a thistle, there's cow parsley, I'm not quite sure what this one is. So, you know, things that you find in the hedgerows in the spring. And then I've got this butterfly, which I thought could just pop there. And then I can put my sentiment here. So yeah, I'm happy with that. So I'm going to start sticking. So I hope you're all having a good day, or have had a good day, or whenever you watch this, going to have a good day. Because usually I put my videos up at 8 o'clock in the morning, so some of you watch at that time. So of course the day has only just begun. But oh, there we are. So I'm going to stick down the other bit. I hadn't realized this was double-sided paper when I was composing the card, and I was going to leave this bit white, but I think it's much better with the blue behind. So I'm just going to leave a small gap. So there we are. Now I'm going to stick these down first, because the flower is going to stick on top, so I can hide the stalks. So something like that. Yeah. And that's the other one. I think I had that one over there originally. That's why there's a bit of a squash. But I've laid it down now, so it's too late to move it. So something like so. And I'll put down this lovely scalloped circle. And this beautiful rose. Roses come out very early now, so they really, you know, instead of being a summer flower, I think they're almost a spring flower. And then the butterfly. Let's pop that there, like so. So that's my card. I've used up quite a few things, because I've used up from my stash. I've used paper that I've not used in a long while. I've used a scrap of mirror card. I've used these images, which I've had in my stash for a long time, and this image, and these die cuts. So let's see how many things I've used. I've used mirror card, die cuts, paper, and ephemera for, well, obviously the card base and the glue. So that's that. Now I'm going to try and find some sentiments for these, and I did notice in this bag that I had some sentiments. So let's see if any of these would look nice. And it really has been a stash busting. So I've got hello. That could work. And that could work actually. So I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. I've got congrats, miss you. Be quite nice. Ciao. You're a great friend. Yay. As I say, bonjour. Hey. Celebrate. And this one looks like love. Oh no, hola. Hola. So this is Spanish. Let's see, maybe I can put hola, bonjour. Bonjour. Hola, bonjour. And hey. I don't know, what do you think? Or ciao. Ciao. Hola. Maybe get rid of the bonjour. It's a bit too long. Hola. Hey and ciao. Well, it's different, isn't it? And the hello there. Or congrats. Congrats could be for a birthday card, couldn't it? Could be for anything. Perhaps I might put the congrats. So I've still got these for another day. Okay, that's good. So a bit more stash busting. And so let's put those away. I think it's going to take me ages to get through that pouch of bits and bobs. But anyway, little by little. And I have got a challenge coming up to stash bust a paper pad. So my idea is to try and use a lot of that on those. I've never done that sort of thing before. Should I put them on a... Yeah, maybe I put them on a slant. These sentiments were gifted to me by somebody very kind. I was going to say Monica Paper Mona. I might be wrong, but I think it was her. Oops. There we are. So I think that looks quite nice. And then let's just finish off this one with the congrats. Which I'm going just to put down here. Like so. So there we are. So those are my two makes for Spring Stroke Nature for Stephie Creates April Challenge. I hope you like what I've done. And if you want to join in, it's a free collaboration. Just go in and use the hashtag #UseYourStash so that Stephie, and tag Stephie so that she knows that you've taken part. Thank you all for watching. Take care, everybody. Have a lovely day.